It's a song about joy and overwhelming happiness.
I thought it was a bit of a joke. I actually thought it was like a silly song.
He said, I've got this really cool line, this riff, it goes a bit like this. And the guys just added their stuff in from there.
I remember immediately thinking when I heard the bass line that there was something amazing that could be built upon that.
Just got everyone excited. Yeah, from the beginning, everyone was like, got a real groove to it.
In my eyes, it's just like a really kind of feel-good anthem for us.
Oh, you call me up, small talk, mention something on your mind, just a thought.
The idea was to go into this kind of halftime feel after the first few bars. But in the end, I think Tom just carried on playing that riff throughout the whole section, and so we all decided it sounded really sick.
A bit peculiar as well, like maybe a style that we wouldn't kind of normally play, just like repetitive throughout the song. But it's just such a solid foundation with the groove that Chris put on.
I guess I kind of see grooves as jigsaw puzzles in a way. You know when you've got it right because there's a feeling like you have completed the puzzle. There's just something about that groove when you get locked into it. I personally, you can kind of get lost in it.
Two kids on the run, two kids on the run for a while now.
The line that really stands out for me is probably that two kids on the run, float up to the sun till we burn out.
Float up to the sun till we burn out.
Because to me, that's exactly the feeling you have when you're going through this moment of pure connection with someone, and it gets to the point where you almost detach yourself from everything else around you.
Everyone, to an extent, I think does kind of feel like a kid inside.
I don't know, really personifies the song as a whole, which is cool.
You forget about the world around you and you'll do anything just to make that other person happy and to make yourself happy. I used to do this thing, if I was on the phone with someone, I'd say, oh, I can hear you smiling. And I feel like you can just, there's something in the tone of someone's voice which always indicates that little thing where even though you're not near them, you can totally feel that energy from them. And so I'm really glad we chucked that line in.
I'm caught up, got me good, shut me down and pick me up like you would.
I feel like just during that whole session when we were recording it, everyone was just dancing around. Every time it still makes you want to move.
Everyone just started, wiggling around a little bit in the studio and going, this could be quite cool actually. And we're all terrible dancers, but we were just starting to play off of each other a little bit.
And it kind of inspired the music video as a result. It was that kind of thing that the groove just made you want to move.
Yeah, I think we should do this actually, but we'll probably get someone good at dancing to give it a go first.
I'm caught up, got me good, shut me down and pick me up like you would. Got me right between the eyes. Now you're always on my mind. Oh.
I remember when it all came together in the studio, how simple but big it feels at the same time.
Mario was like completely fresh.
To me, the first mix felt like it was the final product.
The song is meant to be about how incredible that feeling of connection with someone can be, and there are so many levels to that. That the chorus is, got me good, shot me right between the eyes. And that's like, it's kind of a violent love image of it being so over the top sometimes that it can really just take you by storm.
On my mind.